And welcome to the April Heart Call. And it's great to see you all. Listen, it's great to see your smiling face. All of you. Well, what a funny time we're in, right? And even if it wasn't the gap day between Good Friday and Easter Sunday, I think many of us have been feeling that we're in the gap and have been for a while. I want to take time today to continue some of the work that we started with the spring equinox. And not to worry if you weren't there, because you will get the energy as we go along. The primary theme that we're dealing with right now, as it feels and looks, as if there's such dramatic chaos and upheaval in the world. Because as they explained, I think it was to you, Robin, very clearly that we're in a time when the human collective paradigm is being brought into alignment with everything else on the planet, with the mother's alignment of the time waves, the frequencies, the dimensional realities, and all the other kingdoms, from the tiniest beetle to the biggest mountain and tree and flower and animal, have already completed that alignment. And so the last piece of this is the humans. And of course, we love to do things in our own time and in our own way because we're sovereign and we're free and we're powerful. And we're a mess. And that's really what this spiritual rebellion is all about, plug, but really. So the overall guidance right now, because there is so much shifting, and this isn't about us playing Superman or Hercules or Superwoman and going out and curing the world. This is about us staying really grounded in our bodies, being the observers and the participants, but not being in the fray. And, one of the examples actually that Mickey started talking to us about years ago was that passage in the Bible, and I'm not a Bible girl, but of not looking over your shoulder. And I think it was Lot's wife, right? Turning into a pillar of salt. Because there's no point looking back. We are in a new time. And the adjustments that we're going through, the harmonizing, which we're really focusing on today, what we're doing is harmonizing with the new, not looking back and trying to heal, reorganize, fix the old. The old is dying. There's no place for it. Those old grids have no place on Nova Earth. So we're moving forward. So spring and Easter and resurrection and death is a perfect time, and Passover at the same time, right? So what I'd like to do, and Yeshua really is our host today, and he has been for the last several days. What we're going to begin with today is reviewing some of that material and then just doing a little meditation and then moving into the channeling. So the themes that have been brought forward for us to deal with, to hold on to pin our energies to, in terms of right now, are courage, consistency, and constancy. So yes, being constant in our intention, our actions, our words, but also being consistent in how we do life. And the whole purpose of that is the redefinition of what it really means to be a light worker and a love holder. A light bearer is Archangel Michael is correcting me even as we speak. So let's begin with a little meditation. We're going to go back to some of those affirmations that we have made. And let's get started. So close your eyes. First of all, before you close your eyes, I don't know if you can see my chakra panel, but I want to remind you about where our still point, where we activate our still point. So we have our upper chakras, obviously. We have our heart. And right below our heart, we have our halion, which is our star being self, really. And it's our bridge out to our star family. But at that very tiny intersection point is where we go to find our still point. So it's the bottom of your Valentine heart, touching into your halion chakra, and then of course your solar plexus. So now close your eyes. And we'll begin. Take a nice deep breath of Yeshua's magenta, that beautiful blue, red amethyst, the color of a great red wine, claret. Breathe in the magenta through your nose. Hold it and down, exhaling through your mouth. And feel yourself letting go, particularly what can be a very busy weekend, of expectations, of hopes and dreams. Feel your jaw relax, your throat, your neck, coated in that rich velvet magenta. Bring your shoulders down and feel yourself sinking into your seat, your bed, your chair, the floor, wherever you are. Don't rush it. Our days are filled with expectation and rushing. And this is your time. So feel that magenta seep down through your arms and your shoulders, your chest, your thyroid, your high heart, your beautiful heart, down into your halion, into your solar plexus, into your umbilical, your belly button. And our belly buttons are wonderful things because this is one of the chakras that actually spins out, much like our halion. It spins out into the world, and it's a chakra of elimination. So if you have something you want to get rid of, an expectation, a belief, a situation, a person, it's the color of maple syrup, that rich honey. So spin it out and let it go. Down into your sweet little tummy, your seat of creation, and into your pubic bone, your pubic chakra. This is your chakra to create and co-create, Nova Earth. If ever there was a chakra we're really using right now, this is it. And then down to your root, to the bright red, to that rich ruby red. And feel that cord coming out of your root, down through your chair, through the floor, through the cement, through the loose earth, down through the gaseous layers, right down into the heart of Gaia. Now, I tend to picture Gaia as a beautiful, still youthful, but wise old woman, ancient. And I ask her, and you can ask her, to hold your cord. So no matter how tumultuous or how calm things are within you and upon planet, that you are held steady. We need to be on planet, in form, really present. And I mean all of our presence. Now come back up to your heart. And I want us to revisit our intention. And I don't mean just our intention for today, which is sweet and wonderful. I'm so glad to see you guys. But what was your intention for this life? Why did you come? Why did you volunteer? And even though we tend to think of ourselves in categories, like I'm very blue, I'm a communicator, a channel. Some are magenta, like Yeshe, healers, teachers. I have this wonderful friend who's bright neon green. We have a few halions in this group. Maybe you're the bright pink rose. Feel who you are. Because even in these categories of I'm a pink, I'm a blue, there is your unique purpose. And that is your intention for being here. So I want you to feel it. And I want you to hear and to remember, and then we're going to re-recite this intention. Because we're steady and we're firm. I know who I am. I know why I came. I choose to anchor deep within the heart of Gaia. Now feel it. Feel your sense. Yes, it's courage, consistency. But feel that promise you made to yourself, and we make again today. So say it out loud with me again. I know who I am. I know why I came. And I choose to anchor deep within the heart of Gaia. Now staying in your heart, I want to take us to still point, because this is where our intentions can join with the entire realm of the divine. It is everything and nothingness. And it's one of the most challenging. So when we do it together, it helps. So drop very gently, keeping in mind your intention, down to the bottom of your Valentine heart. Feel your I am, your full, mighty presence. I want you to feel, to picture, to be in the place on planet, even if you've never physically been there before, of where you would find peace. For some of us, sometimes it's lying in our beddy and staring at the wall, or it's an alpine meadow, or a long deserted beach staring at a beautiful sea. For me, it's a northern lake, surrounded by the pines, and that fragrance of cedar in the air, and there's no one on the lake. Wherever you are, you're alone. Because this is the place that physically you can sense what stillness feels like. Your outer environment is bringing you that sense of deep peace. So go there. Sit down, lie on the grass, on the wharf. Lean back against a tree. But transport yourself there now. Now, as we do, at that bottom of your beautiful Valentine heart, I want you to just feel yourself relaxing more and more and coming into harmony with the nature place you've chosen. Quieter and quieter. And feel the spaciousness. Feel the incredible beauty of this place that's there just for you. Deeper. Now feel your breath slowing, your heart slowing. You've already left all the busyness, the chaos behind. And I want you to feel in your divine knowing, you know why you're here. So feel again that intention. And be specific, dress it up. Because you've claimed your intention, and your intention has claimed you. Now, from this place of complete stillness, of still point, on the count of 3, we're going to push it out. We're not just going to push it out into our own magnificent fields. We're going to push it out all over the planet in the softest, gentlest, loudest, most powerful way. So keeping your eyes closed and still and knowing. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. Again. Come down to the bottom, the very bottom, into the still point, into the cave, into the forest. Declare your I am. 1, 2, 3. And then come back into your heart. And breathe and relax. When we bring our intentions to still point, we're bridging our sense of doing to being, to accepting and embracing who we are. And you guys are really incredible. So I'm going to step aside. Greetings, I am Jesus, I am Yeshua, I am Yeshi, I am Jesus Ananda. I am brother, I am ally. I am ancient, I am new, and so are you. Welcome, beloved ones. Welcome to this time of joy. Yes, certainly of new beginnings. And I have asked and I have guided this channel because it is perfect timing universally and individual that I give the privilege of being here to you. You are the gift to me. I am not on the planet. And my promise As you may recall, to the mother is that I will not return again until there is a certainty that I indeed will not be maimed, mutilated, hung, and crucified. And so who are you? Who are you but the brave heart warriors of peace? You are not John the Baptist or any other being. Oh, you may have been. But you aren't preparing the way for me. I like to think sometimes that I prepared the work and the place for you, but in fact, most of you were there with me anyway. I didn't come to talk about persecution or death. I came to invite you to join me in the gap. So many times, yes, I have spoken to you, but you have also asked again and again, what did you do during that time between what people think of, and yes, I did die, the physical death, because death is not real. It is but a hiccup, a passage. I went home. And that is why I've asked her to work with you in still point. Because I want you to know that that state of being, that place within you and around you, is exactly where I went. Into the fullness of one. Yes, I have joked with the channel, and I have joked with my Magdalena, and I did not just lie down and take a dirt nap. I did not just have a little hiatus snooze. I expanded into all. Now, why do I want to talk to you about this? Because when you come into the quiet of still point, that is what you are doing. You are bringing it to the one and to the all, to what you may think of as the unified grid of one. So, what happens? Yes, the mother has certainly taught you a great deal about harmonization, about conjoining. Understand the difference. It is not about you infusing us. It is not about us infusing you. The dimensional realities are in unity of one. So there is even an expanded reality within which you can experience the still point. You bring your intention. The intention of you. That is the starting, middle, and end point. And I ask you, are you living, breathing, existing, enjoying your intention? Yes or no? Because if you say no and then start to make excuses, excuses are simply distractions that give you justification. Don't waste your time. The answer is yes. So then you bring that into the still point of all. It conjoins. It's fertilized, it's nurtured, it's infused, it's conjoined It isn't just like watering a plant. It's uniting with you and you with us, with all. You don't know, you don't have to mentally comprehend what I am saying. This is experiential. This is who you are. Bring your intention and join it with us and us with you. We can't invade you. We would never want to. But we love being in unity. The experience of so many on the human form on Earth or Nova Gaia is separation. And that is a lie. It is an illusion. And it is an illusion that many cultures, many histories, many devastations have resulted. But it has never been true. So just dismiss it. You don't need to spend hours and days pondering or examining the reasons, because it takes you back there. And I am inviting you, yes, into the gap, into the still point, into the one. Not to stay there indefinitely, because once you really do this, it is fully present. And you access it without even thinking. It is a key component. It is your next step. You know your intention, you bring it to still point, and then you take action. This is not the time for crazy action. Trust me, I know what happens when you do that. Bring it to the stillness. Let it germinate. Let it grow. So that you and all beings who are part of you, as you are part of us. So then when you move to action, yes, even if it's sweeping the floor, it is sacred. Think of it. You know, my mother, she taught us how to sweep the floor and to clean out. Whenever one of us was in a mood or seemed to be troubled, she would say, sweep the floor. Yes, our brooms were different, but the action was the same. And we would clear away the debris, because that was really what she was having us do. And often it was my turn, because I would go out into the world, and I would go to the villages and to the hillsides, and I would see the hurt and the suffering, the hope. Hope is essential. But you have to be vigilant not to turn hope into worry, into fear. You are courageous. You're the ones. You are the final piece of this shift, this ascension, descension on planet, creating a planet of light. Your star family are present and hovering. And if you think you are impatient, you should have a conversation with them, which of course I do very often. My beloveds, this invitation today, tomorrow, next year to come and join me in the gap, not to escape, not to stand back, but to prepare and collect all the energy of implosion, explosion, as you burst upon the planet as the radiant angels of light, as the creators of the new that you truly are. So come and celebrate with me, not only my resurrection, but yours. Let go of the grief. Let go of the anger. There is no place. Only joy. Only the sweetest love. And it is the love that I have for you. I had it then, and I have it now. I have never set it down. You are mine and I am yours. We are one. So come to your sacred place. I will go with you. Farewell. Shalom. Thank you. Hold that intention. Make those declarations out loud. Let your voice be heard. Let it travel outward while you stay grounded and present. Eyes forward. Have a wonderful holiday. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful month. Until the next time, all my love.